Hey everyone, welcome back to the road to a 180-pound pull-up. I just finished a 7-mile run today. Ow. I know that's been kind of the theme of my workouts is just ow, but today was it was one of those where I'm just like, you know what, I got to push myself. My workout yesterday didn't go so well, so let's increase the speed a little bit, try to work on conditioning the heart a little bit more, and yeah, that one sucked, but we'll reward ourselves a little bit later here. Yesterday's pull-up workout didn't go as what I wanted to. A lot of external factors probably led into it. The night before, diet not being perfect. I was at a distillery picking up large barrels with my fingertips, so I don't think my grip fully recovered. So, I mean, numbers weren't horrible, but they definitely weren't where I wanted them to be. So I've decided, let's back off for a little bit. We're going to start next week into a deload, just going hard today, and then on my handstand push-ups tomorrow. And then we're going to get into deloading. So in this video, I'm going to cover a bit about what my deload's going to look like, why I'm doing it, and ways that I can get back on track once getting back into it starts back up. So let's get it. All right, all cleaned up and snack is down. So time to get ready for some dinner. Tonight, Shelby and I are going to Dairy Queen, going to get some carbs. I desperately need them. Wanted to try the new Cookie Crunch item before it's gone from Dairy Queen. But back to deload. There's 3 usual check boxes I try to go for before going on to a deload. You don't need all of them, but I try to maintain at least 2 out of 3 of them. So the first one is timing. Roughly every 4 to 6 weeks, I usually like to deload. That's roughly about the time that it takes for the body to start breaking down a lot. You can start having your joints start to ache a bit more. For me, the central nervous system, like I can feel heavy in the spine when I'm doing these weighted pull-ups. So every 4 to 6 weeks, I usually like to start going into a deload phase. And for me, I'm in my 5th week of training, and with going 8 days a week instead of 7, that's getting closer towards 6 weeks. So for me, I'm in that upper range already. I had started this road to 180-pound pull-up already in the middle of a training split. So it's a little bit longer than I want it to be, and it's probably a good sign that a deload should start. So let's go get some food, and then we'll cover number 2. Waiting for Shelby to arrive, so let's go through the second point. The second one is really, for me, that you're watching your progress either stagnate or go down in performance. Now, while my running it's improving slightly and my handstand push-ups are still going up, I've noticed for the pulling, which is one of my main goals, it's either kind of staying the same, maybe slight increase, or most likely this week is at or below where I was wanting to be. So that's usually an indication for me that I want to take a step back. It's when you get those gains at the start of the week, but then you see them as your weeks go on start to tail off and then just stagnate. So sometimes taking a little break will allow you to recharge, and then you can push through that plateau that you hit. So that's the next goal: plateau, break it. But first, let's go get some food. Dairy Queen done, and a little disappointed. Apparently that location did not have the Cookie Crunch, which was surprising because we thought it was every location, but apparently there's only one in our area that even has it. So I guess we're gonna have to try it again at a different time. But what we did have was good. It had the chicken finger basket. I had my traditional medium Reese's Blizzard, and my body's probably not going to enjoy that. My stomach is already gurgling a little bit, so we'll see how that handles. But the last and third point that I want to cover for deloading is really the mental game. There's times where you just aren't having as much fun in the gym. Your brain is just saying, I don't really want to do this anymore. And that's usually a time where a lot of people quit. They just say, maybe I'll push through it a little bit longer, and it gets worse and worse, and then they just stop cold turkey. For me, this is the time where if I'm feeling my love for working out or certain exercises is dying down, that's a time where I think, okay, let's step back, cut a little bit from the workout, make it a little bit easier, deload, go to 70% for about a week. And I noticed by at least the second half of the deload that then it goes from being, man, I don't really feel like working out, to that phase of, okay, I really want to get back into this. I really want to start, doing more and progress and get better. So it works like a trick. And honestly, a lot of people, when they don't take deloads, they don't appreciate it. They always think it has to be a grind, but it's a really great way to reset your mind and get you prepped and ready to go for the next 4 to 6 weeks before you get run down and need another break again. So I'm definitely at that point. I've had a lot of cheat meals here. I think my body just, mentally was getting a little bit away from me. So I think it's a great time to just say, okay, let's dial back. Let's rest a little bit mentally and physically. Still we'll go to the gym, keep the same structure, but just reduce volume a little bit, about 70% of what I would normally do. And then we'll get back and crush it in 2 weeks. I'll probably take you through some of my deload stuff over the next week. But for now, we're on a good pace here. My results, I'm still doing pretty strong, especially my handstand push-ups. That's progressed really well this last split. Yeah, I'm excited to see what we're going to do over, this deload and into the next period of time. And we'll get ready to crush it. Can't wait to eat healthy the next couple days. My body really needs it. So, yeah, have a good one, everyone. Take care and keep crushing it.